So Agent and Duke Dennis, real advice for gamers and content creators. Yo, you know that's us right now. We're trying to make it. Let's get this raid advice.
Baby, I ain't done, I swear to God that I ain't finished yet. Bitches say we top, but we ain't spoken for a minute yet. She said that she hate me, but she love it when I'm in it, yeah. Niggas keep on asking if I'm winning, yeah. I said hell no, got a lot to do and I can't give up on the job.
Sponsored by Windows. All right, nice little comfortable area.
What's good, guys?
Nice to be here, man.
I just hear them yell,
San
Duke.
Francisco every month at this point.
What you guys working on? You want to,
You know, behind the scenes, we be pretty much recording YouTube videos, and Agent stream way more than me, so I just be, I be chilling, man.
Summer's exciting for us because a lot of people are home for the summer. A lot more people consume content and stuff like that. So every year we try and do something dope together that like people are gonna remember.
All right, so I think first up, thing on my mind, just like bring me back pre-AMP, like the beginning. Like just how did y'all get started?
Well, I was in the Army first. I was in the Army, and then...
Thank you for your service.
No mentioning, man. Appreciate it.
I think Duke doesn't like when people don't know if I'm correct.
Got out of the Army, so that's what I was doing before.
I hovered a lot. I did gaming content on YouTube for a while. I jumped from game to game. And got any gamers in here? I played The Last of Us. I was really good at that. I had some good.
Agent was like a ranked gamer, bro.
Dogs, Call of Duty, and stuff like that. Eventually, I landed on NBA 2K, and then most of AMP landed on NBA 2K. So we kind of met playing NBA 2K together.
Yeah. So back then, like, how was the PC setup? What did it look like? Can you describe it? Vivid.
Well, I was too broke to get a PC set up, so I was trapping off my PS3. I didn't even have a PC at all.
Yeah, I had a PC though.
I can see that.
I had something simple, but back in the day I had laptops, like whatever my mom would buy for me. But then eventually, so in Canada we had like a student, I don't know if I should say this. I had some loan money, man. I bought a PC and I grinded using that. So that's kind of like how I was able to afford
I took money from the
government.
Simple.
Just like, generic GPU. And PCs, you just plug a new GPU if it gets fried.
Up here, these two, 23 years in the game.
Wow. Damn.
Combined. Yeah, because Agent, you were 12.
Agent got to be about 12, 13.
Yeah, I was an OG, triple OG, like NFL clip channel in 2008. So I used to just post NFL content. So if you ever watched NFL videos early YouTube, you might have been watching one of my channels.
Right.
Until I got copyright strike. And then
My ideas here, yo, you're on,
so during
bro.
that time period, what do you think is like
Your driver's license,
the one
or
thing that sets you apart, like as you were learning? There's something that stands out.
I realized that it was like different kind of creators, and some people was like entertaining to watch, and some people was really good at like whatever they was doing, whether they was playing a game, and I didn't really see too many people doing both at the same time. So being good and entertaining was what I wanted to be. So I think that's what helped me out.
Yeah, I got lucky. I feel like I made some friends that loved it, and we just loved making content together. We used to sit on Skype calls back in the day and just like talk YouTube and game together all night. I think, yeah, finding people that care about it the way you care about it is peak, because doing it alone sometimes is a little isolating. So
Duke, you mentioned, being in the Army, and you came out and you went straight full-time YouTube. Like what made you feel like you had the courage, like, yeah, I got this, like I'm doing it?
For sure. Well, when I was in the Army, I hated it. It just wasn't for me. I didn't like being told what to do. I don't really like authority. I mean, now it's different, but I ain't like working for other people. So once I found out that YouTube
it's more like yourself.
You could get paid from YouTube, that's when I made that decision to like give it a shot.
So, I mean, a lot happened there. What advice would you give specifically for streaming?
Streamer U pretty much was a big help to like making streaming kind of mainstream. Now it's a lot of streamers, content creators that was watching Streamer U that want to give it a shot themselves. And I just think that since streaming kind of oversaturated right now, it's a lot of competition for like the new and up-and-coming content creators. So they're gonna have to pretty much work way harder to get recognized and come up with new and refreshing content if they want to actually like, be a content creator.
Part of that too, like I think about
I gotta work
the
harder.
evolutions, like the new ideas and new things you've done. Like going back, like I mean, you got put on the map with 2K, just like Agent said. Like,
I don't think
but at
that's
what
possible
point
anymore.
You're like, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to do more than this. What was like kind of going through your mind?
Well, when I was doing 2K, I kind of like felt how it was like I was getting like bigger than the actual gaming
Platform.
content. So once I met AMP and we started doing that, and I kind of like fell in love with doing like vlogging and RL content. 2K kind of just faded out for me. So it was really Agent them fault.
But there was a down year in 2K18 where we kind of realized like this is our job too, technically. And if the game is irrelevant, then it's going to be people not going to want to watch an irrelevant game regardless of who's playing it. So when the game was fire again in 2K19, that was peak, and he had his cheese stretch build. We just made an intention to use some of that momentum to try other things.
Speaking of branching out, doing some new things, you've been documenting the fitness journey, my man.
Agent with the Diet Coke.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's hard because, like, I don't know if you guys ever been, like, super tunnel vision on something before where, like, it's like it could be studies, it could be, like, hustle, your business, whatever. Sometimes you get so lost in something that, like, everything else is just, like, irrelevant, So I've had that happen a handful of times, and, sometimes your health just goes because you sacrificing sleep and you just overeating and stuff, building bad habits. But I feel like at a certain point, like, something's going to break, And so I've been trying to take it a lot more seriously now. I did a challenge last year where I tried to get abs by the end of November. I didn't quite succeed, but I got some pretty great results. And so, yeah, I'm happy with how it's gone. And honestly, like, it's fire that I could do something for myself, but it could teach everybody else that, bro, if I could do it, like, why can't you do it? Like, I'm not special in any regard. That's how I started YouTube. I literally saw people post, and I thought, bro, I could do that. So if I could be that spark for somebody, and yeah, I feel like that's special.
So going back to, we talked a little bit about like your early Clipper game. Like, are you still, you still doing your own editing right now?
No. I got people that's better than me at editing that help me out with stuff like that. And, it seems like maybe 5 people deep, but it's like a smooth operation. Everyone handles something different a little bit. And everybody's team is a little bit different too, depending on like how much they stream and whether they focus on YouTube or clips or streaming and stuff like that. So
I gotta get back on my
for some
grind,
of the
bro.
stuff we do. Like if I see a TikTok that banged, I'd be like, yo, look at this. Or if I see a video that I thought had great storytelling, I'll share it with the team. But most of the team, like the people that edit, learned with me. So they kind of have like my editing style a little bit, and they know what I want too. So it doesn't take much. It's just communication. Some people are like, they want it their way, and it has to be their vision. But your editor is a creative person. You just have to trust them to be creative. And if they're not there skill-wise, you got to train them. And if you can't, it's because you're not there skill-wise. So you have to work on that.
But before you get a team, you pretty much gonna have to do all that by yourself.
Yeah.
At first.
You have W grind,
So
Jose.
anybody that want to be
That's
a
fire.
content creator or streamer or whatever the case may be, you're not gonna really have a team to edit your videos and clip them up. You pretty much gonna have to stay up all night and do it yourself.
I'm telling, hey, that's the worst part.
Yeah, so for the student creators here in the audience, what advice would you give them to get going now, tomorrow?
Do research on how to get your videos more traction and more recommendations, and that's how I started off. I just started teaching myself.
I'd say just treat it like something you care about. Compare with friends. Then when it comes to something that matters a lot, like organic growth on social, you just have to study it. You have to look at what worked, what didn't work, compare. There's so many tools.
Gotta post
There's like
at different
infinite ways you
times.
can do it now, and you just keep learning. Even the last week, I've been learning a ton about short form because we're making it a little bit more of a priority, and I'm studying for it. Like people think I'm an expert, but the game changes a lot. People fall off all the time because they can't keep up. So if you want organic growth, you have to.
Oblisity is the type of person I watch Duke Dennis and Agent have a conversation. Yes, because
understand how to use the
Oblisity wants to
platforms.
make it.
So that's just a
Jaden
skill
wants
have.
to-
The
wants
people
to
that
make
have
it
that
in
skill
life.
will be very rich because there's an intuition that comes with it you can't get without experience. And there's a skill that's just super valuable is understanding what people want to see and how to craft that in a way that could sell something. So that is a very valuable skill. I would say like anybody I hire, that's the number one thing I tell them. You're gonna learn some skills here that will be invaluable no matter
Then I can hire
what
people like
do,
you, Jose.
because
Jose, you could
nobody
work for
else
me.
has it. You just have to operate.
Jose, would you work for me?
Lose
Would you
some,
would you
and
work for me?
now you're
What time are you
like
going to the
tank.
gym?
How
Probably
much
like
are you
12.
paying attention and trying to chase what people are consuming? Or are you like, you know what, I'm going to try and find my own way to break out with my own thing? Like, how much do you look into that? Like, what other people are doing, what's working?
Duke is the example of somebody that doesn't follow Meta and doesn't pay attention to what everyone's doing, but it makes his content really unique. Because sometimes when you study everybody else, you put yourself in a box where you think that's what you have to do. But then there's the other side where you could study a ton and it can inform you on how to be a little bit more unique. Maybe make some changes. Like you've seen something hit over here, you could do your own version of it, but better. Feel me?
I agree.
Well, maybe I
Yeah.
should.
Do
Yo,
you feel
maybe
like
I
it's
gotta get
still
in the IRL
viable
content.
to start with gaming? Or
I
do you
don't
feel
think
like
so.
there's
I don't think so at all.
maybe a different way to do it, like going live or...
Well, when you look at all the biggest content creators in the world, a lot of them came from gaming. Like the 2K community alone done birthed a lot of big content creators.
What are you gonna
like
hit?
Aiden,
Chest
Speed,
and arms.
Flight Reacts, Solo
Queso,
Minati.
Cash.
Exactly, Cash Nasty. So gaming definitely is, a great starting point. But as you can see, every single one of those content creators that started
Kiddo, what's good,
gaming
bro?
first, they branched out.
Kiddo,
and
bro,
had to
we
build
wanna
something new.
There's
do
gonna
big
be
things again,
millions.
bro. I have in my mind right now, like I don't know, it's something deep inside of me right now that's like I'm pissed off, bro. Like I'm genuinely pissed off, bro. I really am upset, bro. I'm so upset. And I just really want to like make content, bro. Like I just really want to do this shit. And I don't know, bro. I just got to get to it, bro. I'm finna be streaming for the next 44 days straight up until DreamCon. I'm live, bro. I'm finna be trying to do all type of content, bro. I'm finna be doing everything. If I see something, bro, it's getting recorded. I don't care, bro. I might have to stream at work. My boss that's watching this, I'm not gonna stream at work. Don't worry. But I might have to. I gotta try things up, bro. No, my bosses. See, this is the scary part about making content, right? And you can't care, right? You can't care, but you gotta care a little bit. The scary part about making content is like my coworkers is watching these clips, bro. My coworkers are watching these clips. My family members is watching these clips, bro. My mom's sharing that shit on Facebook, all right? Mom, love you, bro. W support. But sometimes I don't want the people on Facebook to see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of information out there, right? I got everybody watching it. But it's like at the same time, I have to unironically be myself, bro. I mean, like, they don't know that I be saying some crazy stuff at the crib. You know, I be saying crazy stuff at work too. But it's like I gotta be myself. And I'm sorry if you see some crazy stuff and you don't like it. Mother, I have to do that because I'm trying to make it out, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to build us something. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta be careful. But at the same time, I gotta put myself out there. I gotta not give a fuck. I gotta let that shit fly. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm finna start letting that shit fly. You guys are about to catch some devious things from me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But yeah, no. I'm gonna get fired if I do any of that.
GTA comes out.
GTA 6 game,
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the house for what.
GTA 6, I might have to buy accounts
yeah.
for it. I might have to farm that.
The hard truth, and I don't mean to sound mean, is that most people don't care about you online. And when you guys consume content, you don't care about the people either. So if you understand that, then that's what gaming is, though. People care about the game already. You're just making content on it.
You're just a content creator on the game.
That's
why you gotta have people
grow.
like you for
And then
you.
if you could do that in short form, it's never been easier than short form. Honestly, if you were really critical on the way you consume content, you could pretty quickly learn what content you should be making.
I'm sure many here have thought, hey, I'm gonna get in this content game. I'm gonna grab my friends and we're gonna do it.
See,
What would
the
you say
problem
to
is
this
I
group
don't
that's
have.
thinking,
The problem is my friends, bro. Yo, Cactus, what's good, bro? How you doing? The problem is my friends. I can't, either I have one friend group that would be perfectly great at making content, right? But we can't hang out for shit. We can never get a plan together at all. And then I have the other friend group that they are amazing people, right? And they would be good for content, but it's like I'd have to sell out for that content. It's not the content that I'm passionate about, bro. Like it'd be something that I wouldn't be passionate about, bro. But also within that, there's only like one person in that group that would actually be TOS friendly, bro. The other ones are not TOS friendly whatsoever, bro. So it's really hard. Like it's really hard, bro. And like I would love to stream and do content with my friends, but majority of them are not TOS friendly, or like it'd be like bar content, bro. And I'm just not passionate about that. But at the same time, bro, I'm like, next time I go out, bro, I'm probably gonna try to stream and see like, would you guys talk to me while I'm at the club or some shit, bro? Because nigga, I'd be out there, it'd be fun, I'd be dancing and shit. But sometimes I just be wanting to like, wow, let me talk to my stream type shit. You get what I'm saying? Let me talk to my stream. So I might try to stream, and I feel like I might be able to get some good clips out there. But I need good Wi-Fi, bro. And I don't know if they'll let me stream. But I mean, you can only try.
About building their own collective.
I think the reason why AMP works so well is because ego don't exist between us six. Nobody think they bigger than nobody else. We all pretty much respect and value each other equally. So if you plan on creating a content group, you got to go into it knowing or thinking that it's us against everybody else. Because if ego get involved and one person think they bigger than the program, that's when everything start falling apart.
We just wanted to make content with friends. We was already kind of doing it a lot on 2K. I mean, we ended up formalizing it, but it wasn't like a huge like strategic decision. It was just like,
is that girl streaming the event
together? Let's commit to it. And
I need a tiny tripod too. I only have a big tripod.
Business.
I need some handheld sneaky shit, bro.
Apart real soon.
Yeah,
so,
agreed.
Yeah.
As you've been growing the community, growing the audience, what do you think has been the most important thing?
Honestly, I think community comes. I don't think you try and build it. I think you just make stuff, and then it's going to appeal to a certain crowd. And then as it appeals to a certain crowd, you recognize people. Like, community comes when people know each other, not when they just know the one guy that's on camera. It ends up forming itself. I don't think you really go out your way to try and do it. But when you're building something and there's a core group of people that, you know, associate with the content, is going to turn into one. And then
I'm about to start posting my shit on Twitter.
And then kick out the toxic stuff because it's the internet. And then keep the stuff you want and try and build it that way.
I mean, those are wise words. I think it sounds like you're saying do what you love and do it a lot.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah. All right, shifting gears just a little bit. I'm curious about the creative process. Does it just come naturally to you? Is it easy, or do you think about it ahead of time?
I just like doing stuff, and I just bring my camera with me. That's what I do. But Agent is more of a streaming, guy. So
everyone has a different system. Anytime I have an idea, I don't care what I'm doing, I stop and I write down the idea. Eventually, over time, I have a long list. If I feel like I need more, I have like brainstorm sessions, do my breathing exercises.
I have a whiteboard.
But everybody's different though. Some people like collaborating together. So like people
of course.
What do you like doing, Duke?
I mean, mine is real simple.
Duke likes doing his own shit.
Pick a place and tell my team I want to go, and they just make it happen.
Okay, cool. So. Yeah.
I need a good team, bro. Too. Yo, when it comes to building a team, Jose, do you think I should make IRLs, or like you think I should try to get IRL people I know to do that team, or do you think that I should like get random people like and have that shit be business based? Do you think I should bring up people?
You do,
because like realistically, if I bring up people, they're gonna be more passionate about it, bro. They'll probably think of it like less of a job. You get what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You got to think, man. You get more oxygen to the brain. You start cooking.
If every student in here should remember one thing about the conversation today, about how they should start to build their business, make content, like start their ideas, like what would you say? Like what's your singular piece of advice they walk away with?
You want to go first?
Yeah. I mean, she distracted me. I just played rock, paper, scissors with her.
You won?
I beat her. Okay, so nice. That's number one. But you got to start somewhere. So whether you going to school or whether you working 9 to 5, you need to get off and still start working towards your own business as well. It don't stop once you
get what I'm saying?
Stop working for somebody else.
And that's why I feel
all
like
the information you need, at least when it comes to, I'll speak about organic social media growth. I don't know a lot of things, but I do know that it exists online. And a lot of the times it's not even a lack of information, it's just a lack of application. So you need both all the time.
It's not a lack of information, it's a lack of application. You have the strength to do it, bro. Oh my gosh, Agents to go. Look, you have the. Let me full screen this. You have the strength to do it, bro. You have the knowledge to do it. You have the information to do it. At the end of the day, deep down, we all know what we need to be doing, bro. I know how I can make it in this content shit. I know what I need to be doing. I know that right when I get off work, I need to go live, bro. I need to edit these videos. I need to be posting 3 to 5 times a day on all my accounts. But it's a lack of application, bro. You get home and you're like, oh, I'm tired, bro. I just worked a shift, bro. I just worked 40, 50 hours a week. I'm tired, bro. I could do it. I could do it tomorrow. I could do it next month. Brother, it's the application, bro. You know what to do, bro. We need to start doing it, bro. We need to start doing it. I'm going to start doing it. This is, hey, bro. Agent is the GOAT, bro. And I'm gonna apply myself, bro. We took too long of a break, bro. It's time to get that bread, bro. Go get that bread. I ain't gonna lie to you. Go get that bread, bro. It's not a lack of information. It's a lack of application, brother. Let's stop being lazy, bro. We know what we need to do. Go do it. Oh my God. That's fire. Geyser. Would you let me be on your team? Jose, what do you think that you could do on my team? I'd let you be on my team, but what do you think that you could do on my team? Like right now, boom, we writing that down for a clip.
Time. You just got to take it seriously.
Everything. All right, big bro.
No matter what business, what career you guys go
Think of it like a business, brother. I'm not going to lie. And I used to do this, bro. I used to do this back in the day. Like when I was at work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing this shit again, bro. What are you doing after work, bro? What are you doing after work? Oh, I'm going to work. I'm going to my second job, bro. I promise you, anytime anybody asks me shit about doing shit after work, bro, I'm going to my second job, bro. Oh, what do you do? I make content online, bro. I'm going to do my second job, bro. I'm going to work. I'm going to work, bro. They say, oh, I work 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs too, bro. This is my job. This is my business. This is what I want. Type shit. You get what I'm saying?
Learning how to understand social.
I can be your Marlon. What does that mean?
It's going to help you sell more. It's going to help you attract more attention.
What does that mean?
And that's currency in 2026.
Every single day, you should be working towards your goals.
A goal.
If you're not working towards your own goals every single day,
that's so fire, bro.
Pretty much selling yourself short.
That's so fire, bro.
You guys know this is obviously thanks to Microsoft and Windows. So if you guys scan that QR code right there with the purchase of a laptop, you guys get Microsoft 365 Premium.
That was such
Xbox
a fire video.
And Xbox Game Pass.
A custom Xbox controller.
For my gamers out there, you heard.
I ain't gonna lie, definitely wish I would have had one of them when I was going to school. So.
Nah, for sure.
Yo, that's an insane video. Windows Agent Duke. That was great video. That was very inspiring. That was an amazing video.